Are you a working parent looking for another way to supplement your income so that you can spend more time with your family? Hi, my name is Tanya and I live here in Alberta, Canada with our family. We've been blessed with 3 beautiful children and my husband Derek. One lives back in Ontario and the other 2 live here with us in Alberta. My background is in finance and I have been a full-time mom for a number of years, and my husband Derek has been in marketing for almost 25 years. So before I go any further, if you're not able to stick around and listen to how we were able to overcome our financial obstacles, I encourage you to click on the link below and I can send you some information to your email regarding what it is that I'm going to share here today. So going back a number of years, our children, when they were just little girls, we were looking for ways for me to be able to supplement our income even back then. We realized that even though we made a pact when we got married that I would stay home with our children and Derek would be the one going off to work, we realized that, with the expenses that come with having a growing family, we needed extra. And so I would find, little side gigs, selling mom clothes, going to craft shows, even doing a cleaning position. I had taken on a cleaning position at night when the girls would be in bed and where Derek and I could switch off, so that he could be at home watching and I could be out doing the cleaning. But there were various times at that time that I wasn't able to physically do it. I was just thoroughly exhausted. I mean, you can imagine, and I'm sure you've been there before, when your kids are just that little, you're on the go all the time and you're trying to keep up with everything in the household. So there were thankfully times that Derek was able to fulfill that position for me. But that's not what we wanted for our family. We wanted for me to be able to, just spend the time with them and not worry about the money aspect. So we did that, we sacrificed for a number of years, and then, fast forward, when the kids were in school, it was a little bit easier. I was able to do, a few different more things, but, then that ended up being me away from our family, away from the household. So I felt like I was only giving 50% of my effort at home and 50% at my job. So that also wasn't working, that life balance, that life-work balance that we were looking for. So I would do, again, small things. I would do furniture refinishing and anything that I could to make that extra income. But, we realized time equals money and I couldn't be in 2 places at once. And that's, what we had discovered a long time ago. So one day, we were sitting down on a Saturday morning, Derek and I, when our girls were in high school, and we realized we didn't have the savings that we wanted and what we needed for their post-secondary education. It was something that, when Derek and I were going to school, we had to borrow and we weren't able to provide for ourselves for our tuition. And so that's not something we wanted for our kids. We wanted to be able to provide that for them. And so what we did was we took to the internet. We said there's got to be something where I could be still at home with them, as they chose as well. They, loved the idea of me still being home for them when they got home from school, and it just kept things more in balance. So we looked at the internet, as I mentioned, and at first we couldn't find what we were looking for. There was, things out there that just didn't resonate with us. So I let it to, rest for a couple of months. And just after that, when I wasn't actually physically looking, I happened to be on my newsfeed one day and an ad for an older couple came across my path, and it was a sign to me because they lived here in Alberta. So I had to give it a listen to. So what I did was I clicked on their link and I attended a live workshop, and I was blown away with all the different possibilities that this automated system had for them and for others that were sharing their story, and how they were able to send money back home, how they were able to provide for their own immediate family by providing their post-secondary education, and ailing parents, that they were able to spend more time with them, because we're at that age, we're in that generation and that age gap where we have these needs where we want to be able to use that time to spend with our family and our loved ones. And so I want to introduce this to you as well. All you have to do is click on the link below and attend the same free live workshop that we attended over 5 years ago. We have been doing this business ever since, and we have never looked back. So for us, we were able to move across country from Ontario to Alberta. We have now been able to pay off our mortgage. We have no more debt. Our car debt is paid for. We've now been able to provide for our daughter's 3rd year university education back in Ontario and her lodging. And our next oldest daughter will be attending college or university in September. So whatever her choice will be, we're thrilled for her. So again, I want to encourage you to have a look. If you're coachable, if you're looking to make a change in your family's life and you're willing to fight for that, and you're motivated to make that change, click on the link, attend the free live webinar, and you'll also be surprised at what you're able to find there. It is mind-blowing, and there's so much possibility for you and for your family. Imagine being able to say to them yes when they ask for something that is extra that you weren't able to provide for them before. It's the greatest feeling in the world. So thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you on the inside. Enjoy the free workshop, and we'll talk after that sometime soon. Bye for now.